Hey guys, welcome to another Destiny 2 Final Shape pre-record. So it is once again Friday, so week of the 27th of May 2025, and it is Friday's reset for the 30th of May 2025. We are heading straight to the tower just to see what he has for us. So the Agent of the Nine, and see what he has for this week's reset. Do hope everyone's well. The weather's been a bit more improved today, so hopefully it's the beginning of further nice weather instead of just occasionally nice, if you know what I mean. But we will find out, won't we, ladies and gentlemen? But I do hope everyone's had a decent week. Well, we had a bit of streaming this week just gone, literally. Wednesday and Thursday we were in World of Warcraft, The War Within, and also we stepped foot into the second raid of the expansion, the liberation of Undermine, and that was really cool. Despite doing so terrible, because of course for me and my characters it was the first time there, and doing a full clear was the priority over the 2 days, Wednesday and Thursday stream. And also we got a chance to do a little bit more regarding to the storyline, helping to understand and bridge the story, you know, about why we are in Undermine to start with. So there is
I think it is very possible that I am here
Agent of the Nine.
My will is not my own, it is yours.
So each week Zer has a bit of gear and a couple of catalysts. So the catalyst this week, Coalheart Catalyst, as well as the Traveler's Chosen Catalyst for this week's choice for this reset. And like always, he has a bit of gear, usually a bit of gear that's different for each of the classes. So this week, Hunters have helmets. So just like the previous bit of exotic gear, you can add mods to help it for specific things that you're trying to do, or damage resistant, that sort of thing, or even helping you get your grenade, or speed up things for your character in regards to mobility, other things as well. So this is a bit of gear that, of course, I don't have another appearance to show you guys what other appearances it can have, or transmog, or skins, as it were. So this bit of gear, if you did have another, you know, customization, you can change it to that appearance, and then you can change the color scheme as much as it will let you, for example. So helmet this week's for the Hunters. Titans this week have chest armor, so just like the Hunter's bit of gear, add mods just to improve your character's resistance or damage abilities and things like that, as well as this is another bit of gear. If you had another appearance, which I do, so we got this one as well as this one, for example. So if we change it to that one, and then obviously change the color scheme as much, it will let us change the you know, colors and things. So I just wish we can really customize it, but of course we can't. So that is a base level of 2010, just like the Hunter's bit of gear. So that is an example of the first bit of gear which we couldn't do a little demonstration. However, in this case with the chest armor for the Titans we can. And the final bit of gear is another helmet this week for the Warlocks. So just like the previous bits of gear, add mods to help your character or for specific encounters, such as you know, a really high version of Nightfall or the dungeon or the raid, for example. So there's tons of options just to help your character's abilities and things like that. Base level 2010, just like the previous bit of gear. So each one is base level 2010. So this is just like the Hunter's bit of gear where we didn't have another appearance, but you get the idea. So you can change its appearance if you did have that option. Then you can change the colour scheme to sort of make it match the colours you would like your character to have showing off, as it were. So exactly what we're doing here with these exotics, you can actually do that with your weapons as well as your ships, your vehicles. So like I said, the catalysts this week, Cohort and the Traveller's Chosen. So Zer's rank is level 7 at the moment, so we reset this numerous times. So each week we have to spend at least 47 strange coins, which is the new way of doing his reset since Destiny 2 Final Shape went live. Rather than us spending Glimmer just to buy stuff, just to help get the rep and things towards you know, bounties and things like that, they got rid of that, made it more, you know, simplified and all that. So you have a choice of spending your strange coins for the week. So as long as you spend 47, so it doesn't matter if you buy this and something else, of course more than what is required for just for the week. So you can actually spend the coins in here as well, so buy single strange engrams if you want with strange coins. So if you bought like 47 of these, for example, you can also buy additional you know, materials that you may need, such as the enhancement cores, or if you need the enhancement prism, which works with this, as well as the ascending alloy and ascending shard as well. And of course, spending Glimmer, you can just get more Glimmer. So this week we have raid banners available for those who need it. So the buff every week, Favour of the 9 every week, so you can actually like I said, not spend it just buying these. You go you go into the choices with different options, like I was saying. So exotic gear as well as strange engrams as well. So you've got all these to purchase, each one costing you 17 per item. Same with the armor underneath, so if you need to get this collection. However, the exotic weapons above are slightly more expensive, but if you've got enough strange coin, doesn't matter. So you've got the Hawkman hand cannon, you've got the Jade Rabbit scout rifle, hard light auto rifle, as well as the colony grenade launcher. This week's reset. Usually the Hawk Moon doesn't get removed or anything, so it's possibly the ones next to the Hawk Moon hand cannon that is on rotation. The exotic weapons underneath, legendary weapons underneath, I don't think these change either, so if you need to get any of these base level of 2010, you have that option as well. So what we're going to spend our 47 strange coins, so let's see how many we've got. So we've got 58 coins, so so you can buy 2 of these. Well, you don't need them unless you need them in your collection. So as long as we spend 47. So we get the Jade Rabbits. And we get the colony as well.
It is yours now.
So we've spent almost enough. So we can just buy 1 strange engram, can't we?
It is yours now.
So that will give us the buff for the week. And even though it's pre-record this, but I think I made a little mistake in what I was saying things, so that's going to be fun, sharing with you all with that when this gets edited and uploaded. So we do have enough for the buff now.
It is yours now.
And it's as simple as that every week. So you could buy the catalysts if you need to as well in regards to the weekly requirement, but bear in mind much more than what is required. So Zer's rank's gone right to level 10 already.
It was never mine.
So thank you very much, Zer. We will see you next time. So we're going to head to the main courtyard, head to the vault, and see if we need to get rid of some duplicates. So each Friday is like this in regards to Zer's reset, and just to make things a bit more easier, at least we do have potentially some stuff that we can recycle, and Banshee will be very happy with that. So we did get this before, and we got that one before as well. So we put that in. Jade Rabbit as well. So these ones we don't need, of course, so we'll just get rid of these, recycle. So we just upgrade that. So we'll keep this on our person for the moment. So we've locked it, as it were, so we can't accidentally delete it, and that's what's good with gear. So the colony, we should, or I should say the Jade Rabbit as well. Where are you? So we've got 2 Jade Rabbits. So we do have a Jade Rabbit needs upgrading. So we will put this hand cannon in for the brief moment, so we can actually get that other jade rabbit. There we are. So we're going to upgrade this with the new one that we got today. Rather than us recycling it, it is sort of merging them together, and rather than us spending you know, other currency, we actually just spending glimmer, which is handy. And there we are. So that's gone to 2010 base level. So it is similar to some of the other ones, so we can put that back into the vault and also put that hand cannon back where it was as well. So we got that today, and there's the old colony. So we haven't got any stats on it, so the reason why we merged the other ones, because we had stats and we wanted to keep them, so we can just recycle this other colony. And as simple as that. I mean, as you can see, I've got absolutely loads of stuff. So every time we recycle gear, Banshee's rep goes up as well. So even though we're doing those reset, we are getting, you know, rep from other ways as well. And as simple as that.
A transaction to make, Guardian?
So we've got at least a couple of 2020 engrams. So these will actually replace what we've got. So we've got two helmets. So we put these into the vault, and even though the one that we just got is 2010, put that in because it might be less or maybe higher than the what's in the vault. So we do that for a reason. So if we don't need to upgrade any of the exotics, we can use the exotics that we just got to upgrade any of this bit of gear in case we want to wear that set at any time in the future or near future, for example. So we've got two of these. So we've got base level 2015 there, so we have an improvement. So that will be recycled. These two helmets exactly the same, so 2018 is the lowest, so we get rid of that, and then the 2010, see this one's better, so we can get rid of this one, which was the one that we just got, and there we are, recycling as well. So while we're here, we will go and see Tess, and she will give us something from this engram as well. And we've got our ship. Another cool thing is we don't actually need this ship. So this ship that we just got, not really interesting, is it? So we're going to get rid of it. Quite cool how that's spun. So regards to this week's reset, the Eververse store has this available for those who have lots of currency. So we're going to actually buy this ship because we haven't had a new ship for ages. So now we're going to equip that ship as the main ship now. There we are. So this is the new ship. Once we head out into the loading screen and things, it will be the ship. It's just trying to work out which colour to have it. That other one was better, wasn't it? Like I said, there's so many options and choices, but it is a shame we can't customize it as much as we would like, you know. Just trying to work out which one first. Have it as default. We have it as this one there, just for this purpose. And something purple. There we go. So we also will quickly go and see Hawthorne, because we haven't seen her as of yet this week. So we have been concentrating on Crucible stuff more than Gambit because
Hey, how's the clan going?
requirement. So we do. So like I say, you can buy all these so the exotic that we got there, legendary, is a good choice. So we could upgrade the sword, this sword, or the void super heavy weapon. So we upgrade this first because it's a priority. So all my main weapons, apart from the Thunderlord and this one, Grand Overture, is needing at least upgrade. The others, apart from the Strand Sword, as it were, needs upgrading. So we do have another 2010 there, 2020 shall I say. So the idea is you can use that to upgrade any of these other additional helmets or appearances or bits of gear. So then now most of them are 2020 now, apart from this one. So we've still got a few to upgrade, but other than that we don't need to worry about it.
Careful out there.
So we will see Hawthorne next time, very likely. So simple as that, every Friday usually. So I am in the process of updating the rigs, and hopefully maybe not this week coming, but the week after or the week after next of that one, we should potentially have a new you know, primary rig, and we can test her out then as well, live and stuff, especially on a Friday. Service Reset could be live back how it used to be. So pre-records have been there in case of rig issues, so that's another reason why I'm getting the rigs looked at, and yeah. So I want to say thank you for watching this pre-record. It will be edited and uploaded, so probably get to see it either Sunday usually, because it takes that long usually to upload it to the servers anyway, and of course need to edit it as well. So until then, I will keep you posted about next live stream, so just keep an eye out on my posts and things, in case when the next live stream should be. Ideally, I do want to try to do a test on a Saturday, so if it's not the Saturday or the Saturday after, at least one of the Saturdays I want to test the PlayStation performance in regards to Destiny 2 Final Ship, because that is another way of us maybe doing Destiny on the PlayStation as another option as well, going forward. And then if that is the case, we could do Service Reset live on the PlayStation, but you won't see me, but you will hear me, hopefully. But more about that when we do the test run live. So we will do a test run, so I'm aiming for this weekend if possible, but like I said, just keep an eye on my posts, because the way things are being disruptive, it's very likely not to be this week, because of there is always something just stopping it, at the last moment or something. But looking forward to getting the rig sorted, so then I can test the new improvements and all that sort of thing, and we will test it out together, and it should be interesting to see how much more powerful these rigs will be. So the primary and secondary rig are getting looked at, and then we will go from there, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you for watching this pre-record. Service Reset, and we will hopefully do Service Reset live, hopefully next time if possible. If not, it will be still a pre-record until, like I said, the rigs are sorted, and they are in the process of being sorted at the moment, so that's a good thing as well. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this pre-record, and I want you all to stay safe, and I'll see you all very soon for another dramatic live stream or pre-record. So you all stay safe, and I'll see you all very, very soon.